Kia ora, Lara here, also known as Scrappy Kia on different social media. Hey, I am coming to you with week 16. It's been a long time since I've posted a Picture My Life video. However, I did the last 3. You can see them on Instagram, again with that username Scrappy Kia or at Scrappy Kia over there. I put those last 3 pages together at a scrapbook camp and wasn't really able to do a video. I did try to do some video recordings, but the light was really flickery with fluorescent tubes and things. It just didn't work out. I'm trying to work out how to edit some of the ones I've done for May, some videos I've put together for May to get rid of that flickering. However, this is week 16, so I have pulled out some of the older Picture My Life cards. These are called Summer Vibes. They've got some gorgeous palm trees, just nice sort of tropical feel, beachy kind of stuff. Now I know that over here in New Zealand it is autumn. We are coming to the end of April, and next week's photos, actually there's quite a few autumn shots in there, but my parents, my husband and I drove up the west coast of New Zealand, so that was sort of, I think it was a 7-ish hour drive from where I live up the west coast, and we stayed at this fabulous little batch sort of partway between Punakaiki and Greymouth. So you hit Greymouth first if you're heading up the coast, and then Punakaiki's the next sort of little town, but lots of people know of it. It's not a batch that is available publicly. It's owned by a friend, and it's actually the 3rd time we worked out that we have stayed there, but each time it's just got this amazing Kiwi batch kind of feel, but it's this gorgeous house over the rocks. The photo that I'm just sticking down there now is a picture of the place we stayed on the cover of a book. So it's called Living the Dream, and it's Life by Water in New Zealand, and there's quite a few different batches that the author Derek Morrison has written about and talked to the owners of, and it was quite cool to read some of the history of the batch that we were staying in. So my parents also have a beach house, but it's sort of more on the east coast of New Zealand and much lower down. So it was just quite nice being in a different space away from home for a few days. So we did a little bit of exploring while we're up there. So that photo up the top left that I just described is the cover of the book, which shows the place we were staying at. The photo to the right there is we went to Greymouth sort of later on in our stay. We found a cafe called Sevenpenny, which we quite enjoyed the food and the coffees at. We also, the photo in the middle left is myself in a rather cold plunge pool. The water, being a Kiwi batch, it sort of relies on rain for water supply, and apparently it was a bit low, so we tried not to shower too often, and when we did we had quite short showers. So we made use of the plunge pool to freshen up on our first day there. It was just beautiful sunshine streaming down. It was just rather this idyllic setting really. Later that day it was quite rainy in the afternoon. That photo just second, the middle row, second from the left, is some rather cool sea stars and amazing rock formations. Now when we walked and saw these, it was raining all around us, but it was just this quite nice sort of murky beach feeling. Lots of journaling on there. It was quite a busy few days and a busy week. We made good use of some food bag meals that my husband and I had been saving up. So each week we get these sort of these dinners supplied. So we get 5 nights for 4 people. And for one of the meals we always choose the frozen or the ready-made meal, and we pop this in the freezer so that we've got it there for if we're away or someone's unwell or something like that. So we made good use of those, which was pretty cool. The bottom row of photos there, the bottom left is the Hokitika treetop walk. I'll probably do some separate scrapbook pages about quite a few of these things. It was quite hard choosing some of the main things from this week to pop on this sort of pocket page layout. And then just beside that is a picture of my partly eaten Jimmy's pie. It was rather wet and rainy outside on the way to a scrapbook camp that I was staying at in Dunedin. And then the very last photo in the bottom right is a cinnamon scroll with fabulous lemon icing that Naomi had made for us at Scrapbook Camp. So the Dunedin Scrapbook Camp, the food is always fantastic. So if you're listening, Naomi, thank you for all the work that you do leading up to camp, getting meal prep and stuff, and it was so amazing smelling these cooking. She made them fresh for us at camp. So that's a little bit of an overview of my week 16 of this year. Now I decided that I wanted to pull in some numbers to show which week. So to start with, I pulled out some of these white acrylic numbers, and I got these as a bundle when I first started doing this Picture My Life project. I got, I think, some wood ones, some black ones, and some white ones. Now the white ones that are there don't really stand out enough for what I'm wanting. The photos are actually quite dark in a lot of ways. Well, there's a lot of black in them, I guess. They're not dark photos as such, so I think the black lettering seems to fit quite a bit better with that, but I'm still sort of playing around with the white, trying to bring that in as well. But I do end up going with the black just over here on that top left pocket card. So I'm just going to use some of my liquid glass here to stick those down. I do find that this is my preferred glue when I'm using acrylic letters. The wood letters I seem to enjoy a little bit of Tombow sometimes, but acrylic is definitely liquid glass. So here is my week 16 layout. If you've stuck through to the end, thanks for watching.